Did you know that most children are exposed to porn at the age of 12? And more than 54% have seen it by the age of 13. We all started at a young age. Mine was around 12 to 13 years old, just at the end of elementary school. I remember my friends showed up to class with a bunch of porno magazines. Because I was a curious little kid, I knew I had to get my hands on these things, like last week's Pokemon cards. Because I knew it was only a matter of time before my parents found out what I was searching up on the internet and started blocking all these sites and minimizing all my time spent on the computer, which means less time watching porn and less time playing RuneScape. My two favorite things, especially after school. I finally convinced my friends to give me one of these magazines, and I hid these from my parents like my life depended on it. Until this day, I never got caught. Well, I hope they're not watching this video. It was never enough though. Once you got that taste for it, you wanted more and more and more. You start endlessly searching up videos online as something to look forward to every day, but the videos get more brutal and brutal. I'm sure you can relate, but did you ever consider the consequences? Let's hop into this. Porn conquers your mind. Porn invades your brain and you lose the ability to imagine. Because we are young, we never take into account the effects it can have on us. Unlike our diet, we need to be careful with what nutrition we are feeding our minds. Everything we watch or listen to invades us. It's like singing a boring song on the radio you don't even like, and then all of a sudden, we're singing it in the shower. Or thinking, what if I could write my own song and sing it? Just imagine what only 1 to 2 times a week of porn can do to you. Then when you try to take a break or hide your laptop and do the deed in your room, you are constantly bombarded with images of women being violated who are forced into pretending that they actually enjoy these rituals. You can't even lay there with your eyes closed anymore and imagine something human and real. I know it can be hard to reclaim control and responsibility of your mind, but by doing so, you can stop contributing to the horrible sex industry. Several studies have looked at the effect of porn on our brains. Some have suggested that it triggers great feelings of desire, but no actual enjoyment in compulsive users. Others have indicated that the brain's reward system is actually smaller in regular pornography consumers, meaning that they may need more graphic material to get aroused. And sadly, this has become as available as tap water. Oh, come on! So don't get too thirsty just yet. Number 2 is it's not real. There's no touch, caressing, or emotions. Just the penetration. The guy you were watching literally has his hands behind his back while another guy films him to get the perfect view of filming the penetration. How messed up is that? While this poor girl is in an awkward position, trying not to mess up her hair or her makeup. Whatever you are watching is creating a demand, and wherever there is a demand, there is a supply. So if you watch porn about older Chinese women, for example, someone out there is gonna try and pimp older Chinese women. The scums are already out there trying to solicit and prostitute these women and get them on camera. When can we bring back the love, the emotion, and laughter and be like real human beings? Probably not for a long time. Number 3 is 90% of 12-year-olds have access to this. Viewing porn this young with just a click of a button can have some serious effects on you going forward. At such a young age, you absorb information like a sponge and can easily be influenced. While watching this, young teens think they are solely valued by having a large dick and eternal erection that never stops, like a fucking T-101 Terminator on the hunt for Sarah Connor. It does not relate to us by being sensual, passionate, attentive, or generous. It's all about having the large penis. They may think they aren't good enough for having an average sized penis and sex drive. And this can literally affect you moving forward in the bedroom and causing a massive amount of insecurities at a young age. And when you watch this on the daily, you start to think that this is how sex is supposed to be, and that your girl should be acting a certain way to the standards that you want them to. You start to view it as something normal and acceptable. If they don't become paralyzed by what they see, they become imitators by what they saw, which is aggressors even when emotion is involved. Girls think that to be worthy of love, they have to be worthy of sexual desire, which almost equals be a porn star. Look at Miley Cyrus or Ariana Grande or Lady Gaga, for example. Man, I used to love the show Hannah Montana. What the hell happened? Number 4 is there's massive profits. There are so much free porn on the internet. So how on earth do they actually make money? The porn industry used to function just like the rest of the media entertainment industry before the internet existed. There was money to be made from print magazines. I swear my friends bought that one at the start. And film studios made big money by selling VHS or DVDs, and pay-per-view services via hotels and adult cable channels. Who else had hidden DVDs around their room when they were younger? Or was it just me? These traditional content producers made a lot of money, but when the internet came around, the whole media industry changed, including the porn industry's business model. The problem is, porn is not promoted in the same way your brand new pair of Nike shoes is. In a sidebar ad on any website you're scrolling on, it is promoted through a network of paid advertising through specific websites. However, paid content is restricted on most social media platforms, and it's a good thing that Google has outlawed paid search results that point to adult content. Early porn websites offer teasers, early brief samples of carefully picked content as an alternative to just relying on sidebar advertisements to get users to subscribe. Sneaky guys, aren't they? The porn industry is estimated to be worth around $97 billion globally. The truth is, there are consumers, pimps, traffickers, and corporate criminals who are using the filmed sexual abuse of women, girls, men, and boys to produce non-consensual content that is used for massive profit. And most people have no idea. Number 5 is mental health issues. I'm sure you already know this, but porn can have massive effects on your mental health. Many porn users use porn as a coping mechanism for stress, anxiety, depression, when they're feeling upset or sad. But instead of providing a healthy outlet for negative emotions, research shows that porn can actually be detrimental to your mental health in the long run. While increased rates have gone up because of COVID, I'm sure you guys are all aware of that, pornography is said to be blamed for erectile dysfunction, depression, and relationship issues. Now tell me, how many of you guys actually feel good, feel refreshed after watching porn? I'd say 0. Both the porn consumers and their partners tend to have poorer body images, as many seem to internalize the unrealistic body ideals displayed in pornography, which can lead into a lot of problems going forward. So how on earth do you stop? You just need something to take the place of watching porn. That's why it is good to replace your porn watching habit with something else. It could be exercise, going for a walk, hanging out with friends, or playing a fun sport. Whatever gives you a sense of happiness that can be done easily. If you are someone who engages in porn every single day, try to bring this habit down to once or twice a week instead of cutting it all out, because when you do it this way, it is a lot easier and you won't quit. You can also try getting porn website blockers. Do you have a girlfriend or family member or a friend that can help you out with this? Get them to create a secret password that you don't know yourself in order to change the blocker settings. This will be way harder for you to access any websites and keep this urge at ease, because when you don't have something in front of you, it's way harder to keep engaging in that particular habit. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and check out these next two. If you keep in mind everything that I've outlined in this video and take my advice on how to quit this habit and implement other ways to keep yourself distracted, without a doubt I can believe that you could stop watching porn. Thanks for watching guys, stay tuned for the next one.